Welcome welcome back, everyone. I'm Pebble, and today we're going to be taking a look at Anbennar, a Europa Universalis IV overhaul mod. So let's go ahead and dive in with the single-player game here and take a look at what we've got. So this map is completely uniquely and hand-developed, and it is loosely based on the D&D sort of world or universe. So we will see lots of familiar races and cultures here, where we've got the halflings and the gnomes and the gnolls and the kobolds and the orcs and the ogres and the trolls and the goblins and the elves and humans and harpies and centaurs and ogres and what else? Kobolds over here, horned ogres. We've got brown ogres, all sorts of races, all sorts of people, desert elf. If we take a look at the political map, we see again a huge conglomerate of nations over here. This is primarily known as the Anbennar Empire. It is the major empire on this world, and there are smaller factions all over the rest of this planet. There are also colonizable lands that are just to the south of this large continent, and then there are areas to colonize. This is mostly wasteland, I think, actually, but there are colonizable islands out here, and then all of this is colonizable as well. So this is another continent. Looks like maybe it was struck by some sort of cataclysmic event, maybe a comet or something impacting, and is home to many of the elven races and elven people. So most of these are elven peoples. Now, for this playthrough, we're going to be playing on this side of the world, around this inland sea. This is where the confluence of the Regent Court religion and New Sun cult religion is. And we're going to be playing as this small nation state right here, the Reuyel people. Excuse me. It is a New Sun cult religion, which is different from the Empire's religion of the Regent Court. The Regent Court has some influence out here as well, and we are not a part of the Empire. We are out on the outskirts of it and are going to be fighting folks in the Empire as well as out. So let's go ahead and dive in and see what we've got here. We're going to play as Reuyel. Dive in. Anbennar. Sure. Start the game. Okay, so once we get in here, let's take a little look around and see what exactly we're dealing with here. So the Republic of Reuyel, I'm not going to read through most of this. We'll talk quite a bit about most of this as we play through, but feel free to pause here and read through some of this. I'll go through all of this. We are the New Sun cult religion. We're a republic, a newly formed republic. We used to be slave traders and those types of folks. And then we are on Bulwar, which is this subcontinent around here, this area here. Let's do this. Great Conqueror. Mid to late game, consolidate blocks, let them come. But this is Bulwar here. This is actually more of Bulwar down here. And this is known as the Cradle of Humanity. And despite its name or its namesake, it is actually home to many races. Here we've got dwarves in the mountains. We've got goblins in this valley, goblins around this area, goblins in the forest here. We've got harpies out here. Lots of scaries, and so I want to befriend you. I think you all seem like the most likely for me to befriend. So let's go ahead and offer you an alliance. First things first. Second thing, let's take a look at our estates. We've got our adventurers, our clergy, our merchants, and our nobility. They're all sort of taking up space here in our empire. The Merchant Guild owns 31.129, nobility 23%, and the clergy 15.5%. And we own about just over 30%. Now we're gonna do a quick land grab. We're in a unique position at the start of the game where we have 50% loyalty with all of our estates, and as such we can seize 5% of the land without really too much repercussions. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. It's gonna drop their loyalty by 20, but that is totally fine because right off the bat we're also gonna summon the diet here. So we now have 35% of the land. Summon the diet. They all gain 5 influence and 5 loyalty, and then we get to choose an agenda. So we can either increase the base tax of Reuel, we can either own Isabel, or we can try to get some more trade power. I say we go for this one, the base tax in Reuel. That'll help us out long term. You are probably... yeah, so the equilibrium here is at 27.8. That's a problem. You're actually the lowest one, so that's the one that we want to go with, and it's the easiest one to resolve. All we have to do is put base tax up here. Costs 58 this time, it'll cost 61 next time. We only have 12 here, but that's good. Let's go ahead and take a look. Since we're going to be a merchant empire, we want to give you an admiral. 0210, and then we're going to have you go out protect trade in Bahar. Okay. And then our military, we're gonna give our ruler military command of this battalion, a 1421. Let's move you up here. And let's go ahead and conscript some infantry here. We're gonna go to war right off the bat. Now, who do we want to go to war with? We have the option here of trying to capture Aisbel. This is one of our core provinces. Same with Hopespeak and Akradtil. You can see that it sort of highlights when we scroll over that. So these are our 3 core provinces that we would like to take back. Unfortunately, Cannor is already allied with Ovdar Tungur, and that is the dwarven population over here. Now, we'll probably take them out soon enough, but for right now, I think we want to focus on these mountain huggers, which also have one of our provinces, and we could declare war on pretty quickly. We have to wait until the 11th of True Frost, so a month, but that's not a big deal. Let's go ahead and get some rivals here. We'll do the mountain huggers. We'll do the land shark, and we'll leave the third one available to sort of pivot as we need to. So let's go ahead and get this game started. We can go humiliate our rivals if we would like. And there are some alliances. Okay, well, you have allied with the land shark peoples up here. That's fine. I think that should be an easy problem to solve. So what we'll do is just go in here, take out these folks, and then come around and take out the rest of these goblins. Now they have some land up here, but it's not a big deal. Land shark, mountain hugger. You have an ally? No. You don't have an ally either. You have allied Busilar, which is this nation out here. It's a rather large nation. You have allied the Grey Sheep, which is this population out here. Dartak Skerdim. Alright, so let's wait until the 11th. Okay, not so shabby. I think we could probably take this fight. Okay. Let's go ahead and move you out here. Let's get you back in here. And we're gonna try to ambush one of their ships as we start this war. That'll be our sort of first shot fired and then we'll go and invade these lands out here. As a matter of fact, yeah, this is fine. Okay, maybe let's actually go up here. And maybe... should I try to get a claim on this province? If we were to do a Cobra, if we were going to build a spy network, we would only need 20. Let's do it. If we can gain one more province over here, so what we'll probably do is capture all of this land, peace out one, and humiliate you. And then... hold on one second. Alright, apologies about that. Check in on the cat. It's been coughing and sneezing a little bit. Might just be allergies or something. I think cats can get allergies. Alright, so let's go ahead and pull you all up here. Ordia wants to be my ally, but I don't think I want to be your ally. Landshark. Mountain Hugger? Nobody. What's the decision? Oh yeah, we're gonna wait until we can get the this thing going. Well, if that's the case, this will take 12 months, maybe a year. In that case, I want you out there sailing around, patrolling the Bahar trade node. Go out there again, and we'll just sort of speed through some time here. Coast was raided. Ordia is trying to become friends. We can prepare for reconquest here. 3.75. Let's get our military up here. .61. Okay. So what is that? 6 more months. 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's pull you all up here now. Alright, one more. Okay. Let's take a look at the landscape here. Yeah, we seem pretty good. So we'll rush into here, conquer this, and then come back out here and clear this out. We want some Landshark ships in here. Looks like they're coming. We could go over here, that's fine too. Well, True Frost. heck? I don't know. Let's just go back up here. There they are. Alright. Let's go to war. Declare war. Yes. Now I need you to just straight march over here. Yes. Alright. Gotta try to sink them here. Adventurers wanted, roaming robbers, in Aska Sel Aska. I think this is where we sail away. We sank 2 of their ships, we didn't capture any. We don't want to lose any of our own here. Okay. Let's wait here until 1 more month passes, fix up our ships. Okay. Let's go take out one of these ships. Some of these ships. Crossroads of Faith. Jod knows the truth. I think this is... So this is a choice in where we go with our religion. So we get new mission trees with each one of these. For me, I think... For me in this nation, I think what we want to do is go with the desert elf, Kamnaril of the Sands, who is going to spread the Jod belief. Which is that not just elves, but all beings are able to protect the light. That gives us a really good general here. Let's do it. Come over here and just crush them. Okay. Let's join. And you don't even have a leader. Let's just go crush you then. Rather than let you get together with your clan. Oh man, those were heavy losses, and we just wiped them out. Let's just go ahead and crush them here as well. We're gonna take a little bit of a hit here, but that's okay. Okay, and now we go back up here. No, we didn't capture any ships there, that's okay. and they have 7,000 up there. Okay, first let's do this, so that'll finish up the diet that we had called. And then let's do increased trade efficiency. That's fine. Alright, there we go. We finished the agenda. We can take all of this. Let's quickly come down here and destroy these ships. They just disappear. Send them over here. Oh, no. Taken out alone. Oh, no. Okay. No, keep them here. I actually don't think I'm going to be able to take any land here, now that I think about it. We'll humiliate you. We'll take over all of this. Take your money, take all your stuff. And with that, I probably don't even need to go up here and conquer this stuff. We can just come over here and start dealing with this next. Shoot out there. Okay. This should fall pretty quickly now. I took some heavier losses here than I wanted to, but it's not a huge deal. And we never did fabricate the dang claim, did we? All of that for nothing. All that time wasted. Oh well. Okay. That's alright. It's not the end of the world. Let's just not do that anymore. I do want to encourage this friendship. Let's go ahead and improve relations here. And we can then start... Okay, you don't have an ally. That is just unfortunate for you, because we're about to just conquer you. I want to start building a spy network here. Alright, speed up time. Alright, let's get you out here. Alright, come out here and take out these ships. No ships captured. 0 ships captured. Okay. That siege is over. We didn't capture any ships. Zero ships captured. 0 ships captured. And I think the land sharks will probably want to peace out now. We could take this. Yeah, then we will. Then we will. I need 40 to humiliate. Alright, then, okay. We need to go a little bit more all out on you, then. Alright. This is what we need to do. I have to give command to our new leader. We have not done that yet. Alright, there we go. Oh yeah, this is really unfortunate for you that you've come to this base that we own. And it's going to give us a boost. We got another loan. Hopefully that's the last one we need to take. Alright. Let's just in case give you access. Yeah, there you go. You come down here, take this. And the land sharks are not willing to do it yet. Okay. I think that's all we need here. Move you over here, move you into this. Alright, we should be able to go up there and crush them. Let's just wait until we capture this, I suppose. Excuse the official. Sure. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't know why I would need that official there. Okay, we're fine on the money here. Perfect. Okay. Visit from some shady people. We'll take the reputation. There will be things that we do in the future that will require... Let's get you over here. Alright, give you command of these troops. Alright, and surely maybe you're just ready now. No. No, you're still saying you need to control all of this to some extent. No ships captured. Alright, take out these ships yet again. Maybe we can capture some this time. Come on. No ships captured, but we did sink a few. Okay, there we go. Everything is done. Sue for peace. I have no diplomats to send. Okay. There we go. Alright, so we have taken control over these two provinces. We have humiliated them. We got a little bit of money, so we can pay off one of these loans. Yes, we can actually pay off both loans with that money. And then you all just start moving down here. And then these mountain hugger folks, let's go ahead and get you going. We're just gonna take all your land. And we're gonna take all your money. That upsets the Ublik's child up here and a few others, but that's no big deal, I think. Alright, so we've taken all of this land. Alright, time to start coring things. We have 216. I don't think we have quite enough money here. Or enough of this administrative power, but we're getting close. Why don't we go in here and do this? So we'll do 868 now. And that'll give us a little bit more administrative capacity here. We need to set more rivals. We'll do Ordia for sure. Because they don't have any allies. And that should be pretty easy to take. Fabricate a claim on South Tower. Absolutely. Too few rivals. The next one will be Krothanor, I think. Yes. And Landshark's no longer a valid rival. Fair. Aska Evran. Who are you allied with? Irlium, which is just this place down here. Now, okay, so let's take a look at this. Irlium and Baharkand would be this place here. 130. Let's just say, okay, say we did give you a little bit of land. Wow, you don't bring much to the table at all. Let's see, what, you're level 3. I think we're level 3 as well. Working almost level 4. And we're pretty undermanned right now in terms of our military, so okay, make a core. Alright, so we're getting quite a bit out of this war, so let's slow things down just a touch and take a look at where we stand. Let's go ahead and do Faith and Flux. This will give us Tolerance of Heretics, which might allow us to core this stuff a little bit faster. Let's take a look at our estates. Everybody seems happy enough. We own 37.37% of the land. That's awesome. We can use this again in the next 5 months. So we'll call another diet. And we are making a little bit of money here. Not much, but just a little bit. Yes, okay, so speaking of that, let's go ahead and get you two out here with this leader. And you can go protect the trade in Bahar. Perfect. And that should give us a little bit more money. Oh, and we need another rival. I thought we had already set you. We'll do Ovdar Tungur, that's fine. That's this mountain clan here. But the next war we fight is up here. Absolutely. And then I think we should just try to take all of this if we can. And then we'll consider going to war here. Holy cow, they're allied with the Harpulans. So the Harpulans are this faction all the way out here. So they own Jorkad Lake, they own all of this, they own maybe even some more out here. We might need to befriend Birsartarnches. These folk. So the Harpulan is out here. So it's these goblins, and then the harpies that are allied. That's a scary thought. We're gonna push out and take over the rest of this peninsula for sure. But what we do after that is a little up in the air. For now, I'm going to end this episode. Thanks for watching, everybody. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you haven't yet, make sure to hit subscribe, and we'll catch up in the next episode, where we're going to continue purging this peninsula of the goblins that are up here, and uniting. And the language we use here is important, right? These are all human clans, these monsters, the goblins. Gonna avoid. See you soon. Take care.